Alongside Lindsay Cash, I am Chase Williams, and of course, we've got to bring in the 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Nate Newton. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk a little Cowboys defense. Much improved this season through 4 games, but they're giving up a ton of yards. What do you make of it?
You know, this is what Rob Marinelli does. Between the 20s, he's going to give up yards. He gonna bubble you with a cover 2, had the safeties back, corners pressing a little bit, pushing you out, linebackers handling in the middle. So he don't mind giving up a little bit of yardage as long as you come up, make the tackle. Where he's trying to get better at is in the front 4. That way he can pressure the passer, stop the run, and as our front 4 get better, the yards are cut down. But at the end of the day, we care about score.
Nate, the Texans had 17 people on their injury report on Wednesday. Big name Arian Foster's kind of got that nagging hamstring. Do you think the Cowboys defense could look even stronger than last weekend?
You know what? Nah, because, Bill O'Brien, that dude come from the school of Belichick, and he going to have 90 guys every week. Look for a lot of these guys to play. Arian Foster's getting better and better each week. Look for him to try to break out this week.
Bill O'Brien, known as a quarterback guy, he doesn't have much of a quarterback in Ryan Fitzpatrick, but he has been leaning on this 10-year vet to throw the ball, carry this Texans team over the first 4 games. Can he keep up that consistency?
No, he's a journeyman. That's all he is. He's a guy that's holding it down until Ryan Mallett gets there and gets acclimated to what's happening. I mean, this guy throws in routes real well, but if you jam the pocket on him, he's got to move around. And when he throws outside, if you look at the last game, you throw outside, this dude's throw you picks. He's not a guy that can tow the team.
Okay, maybe he's not a guy, but does his surrounding cast have enough talent to really salvage their offense?
Arian Foster, what's my kid?
Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson. Come on, what's the other receiver?
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, brother, they got the supporting cast. All they got to do is get Foster back there with a little bit of blue from LSU, get him back there, get back to running the ball, get back to the play-action pass, and if this Ryan Fitzpatrick can get a little more consistent in making connections with these guys, Andre Johnson, oh, man, this dude a beast, but they don't have a quarterback. I don't think they have a quarterback.
The Texans also don't have much of an offensive line. Fitzpatrick is under duress a lot. But the Cowboys' D-line, at least this last game, creating a little bit more pressure. Who's doing that? Who do you like up front for the Cowboys?
Tyrone Crawford. He's a beast, man. He's doing what he's got to do. You know, you got George Selva is rotating at the defense end, but Tyrone Crawford in the middle at a 3 technique, making something happen. Last week, Melton got his first sack, I think, and that's when you have pressure in the middle, especially on a guy that's not real tall, that right there makes your defense like Mincy and Selva be big playmakers, and that's what's got to continue to happen.
And you saw Tyrone Crawford, and you wanted him to move inside at training camp. Am I right?
You're so right, Ms. Lindsay. I mean, when you got a talent like that, where he's an average guy on the end, but he's explosive in the middle, wow, what took you so long, Coach?
It'll be interesting to see if this defense can once again improve against a somewhat limited Texans offense, especially against a guy in Fitzpatrick. What do you think of his beard?
You know what,
Kind of looks like something from Lord of the Rings. It's terrible.
I don't like to knock other players because I wasn't a highly talented player. But you know what? He's just a journeyman. I mean, and I guess you got to do other things to take off your lack of skills.
Journeyman, it looks like Gandalf. He's been around for so long. All right, coming up next, Mickey Spagnola joins us at the big board to check out the latest injury news and answer your tweets. That's coming up next here on Cowboys Weekend, presented by Forest Park Medical Center.